made contact with the ball, and I know the wind was blowing out towards that pole, so I was like, oh no. But then I saw, he's drifting towards it, he got under it, and when he made that catch, it was, it's history.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I'll get out of here. Credit to him and his staff and his players that, the consistency that they've had over such a long period of time for him to get to that point. He's a standard for high school baseball.
This is Bobby Magel. I coached at Monterey High School for 40 years and was the current holder of the record of the state of Texas at 1,115 games. And I want to congratulate you on breaking my record. It's been a great honor to hold that record, but I appreciate that the younger generation is doing real well and you're part of it.
Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great local sports coverage not found on TV or in a cheap web stream. And don't forget to hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. It's fast, it's free, and you're going to make my dogs think I'm the best person in the world. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Corpus Christi Calallen baseball manager Steve Chapman is one of the legends of Texas high school baseball. He has influenced hundreds of players in his decades of managing. He's been to the state semifinals 12 times with 3 titles and a couple of near misses. His 1,114 career wins rank him second in Texas behind the legendary Bobby Magel, who won 1115 in 40 years at Lubbock Monterey. He retired in 1999 and has held the record for 30 years. That record could come to an end, and it could fall when Calallen takes on Bernie High in the 4th round of the 4A playoffs. That's because Chapman can get that record and get to the state quarterfinals if they beat Bernie 2 out of 3. He could still tie the record with 1 win, but with 1 win or no wins, not only would that end Calallen's season, Bernie would end up in the state quarterfinals. The Greyhounds, 33-3 in the season. Their season almost came to an end, or at least could have come to an end in March when their ace Cole Phillips went down with an arm injury, the future MLB draft pick going through recovery from Tommy John surgery. But instead, the Greyhounds have come together as a team and gotten even stronger, led by their new pitching ace, Andrew Poole. So would we see the history books rewritten in San Antonio, or would history be delayed until 2023? One way to find out, let's check out all the action from here in San Antonio.
Game 1, Bernie jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead, but Calallen held the Greyhounds to 2 runs the rest of the way, and a big final few innings capped by a T-Eric Hickman homer. Yes, I told you, he can homer. Helped Chapman tie the record for wins and leave him 2 chances to win 1 game for the series and the record to himself.
Hey, this is Bobby Magel out at Monterey High School in Lubbock, and I'm right there with you at 1,115 wins, and congratulations on tying my record.
The rest of the series was mostly about pitching.
Second base on the ball being thrown in.
A base running mistake cost the Wildcats a run that would have scored on the ensuing action in the 7th inning and would have won them the game. Riley Pikachik's 2 RBIs, including a walk-off off the shortstop to score Cam Johnson in the 8th inning, gave Bernie the win 3-2 to force a third and final game. Many baseball Game 3s have high scores because of a lack of pitching depth by the two teams, including a 1A game where a team blew a 10-run lead and lost. This one, though, was a rare Game 3 pitchers duel. Trace Vasquez's triple past the right fielder in the 7th inning scored Tierra Hickman with the go-ahead run.
I just saw a fastball right down the middle, and I just pulled it. Get more runs on the board, you know? It was a little pressure, but we got through it. We could get through that.
I saw it go by him, so I just kept on going. I was down a lot. I was like 0 for 6, and I just had to keep on going.
Landon Lesturgeon and Xander Cloudy pitched well in Game 3 for Bernie, but Braden Sprenkill was spectacular in allowing just 1 run.
Both us and Bernie, you know, we're known for our hitting, you know, not so much our pitching, but, you know, coming in the game, you know, knowing that we got to be scrappy, they got to be scrappy, we just got to keep, you know, one level up or at least on the same level as them, you know, we're able to compete.
It was celebration time as the final outs were recorded, and Steve Chapman won his 1,116th game to move past Bobby Magel.
We didn't hit the ball like we have, but you know what? We never gave up. And that's the key to our success in this program from day one. You don't ever give up. You always look for that opportunity to score on. And it came at the right time for us. And Brayton, I can't tell you what kind of job you did on that, so you done awesome job.
LDCXCS Bucket!
Oh, get out of here.
The legendary Magel called Chapman after the game.
I want to congratulate you on breaking my record. It's been a great honor to hold you. I did this for 40 years, and I appreciate your effort of staying with it. And to beat my record, it took somebody. I've been retired for 23 years, so I am really happy for you, and best of luck in the playoffs. I hope you win the state championship.
I've always admired him. Ever since I started my coaching career, I've always tried to listen to whatever he did and things that he did, and listen to him talk whenever he possibly could. So I have a whole lot of respect for the man, and I know what kind of a coach he was. So he did a great job.
Cal Allen now has the all-time winningest coach in Texas in 2 sports, Chapman in baseball and Phil Danaher, who just retired as football coach.
The reason that he and I have both had successful careers there because of the fact that this community is all about athletics and academics.
The thing about it, he's so sharp and understood. He watched what we did with the football players and made their workout, and they followed what we did with football players. And he did a good job. He got them ready.
For the first time since George Bush Sr. was in the White House, someone other than Bobby Magel is the all-time wins leader in Texas high school baseball.
He's a standard for high school baseball. A credit to him and his staff and his players that, the consistency that they've had over such a long period of time for him to get to that point. Baseball runs pretty deep in our family, and ever since we were little, I was and my brother was, we went to watch a lot of his games. I mean, before I got into high school, I can't tell you how many Cal Allen games that I saw. And like I said, I mean, a lot of stuff we do is what he probably does at Cal Allen.
The Wildcats move on to face Sinton in the 4A quarterfinals. Sinton beat Cal Allen the same round a year ago. Bernie's historical season ended at 34-5. Reporting from Living History in San Antonio, I am Mr. Bowtie.